I'm Kellen Adams, and this is your school community update. Each year, public school districts have the opportunity to provide information to the Kansas State Department of Education in recognition of excellence and positive outcomes. I am excited to report a number of recognitions for Leavenworth USD 453. First, the Kansas Can Star Recognition Program rewards achievements for desired outcomes based on input from Kansans. Recognition is difficult to obtain and represents the highest level of achievements established by outcomes developed by the Kansas State Board of Education. Measures are categorized as either quantitative or qualitative in nature. This year, our district received qualitative recognition for kindergarten readiness at the bronze level. Specifically, the state is looking at programs that offer quality and inclusive opportunities for our youngest learners and their families, increasing the likelihood that by age 5, students are entering kindergarten socially, emotionally, and academically prepared for success. In Leavenworth, these efforts take place at our Earl Lawson Early Education Center, in a facility designed specifically for early learning. Our district also received quantitative recognition for high school graduation at the copper level. It is reported that approximately 70% of available jobs in Kansas require more education than a high school diploma. This makes it critically important that public education is preparing our graduates with a variety of skills and attributes, and a passion for lifelong learning that they will need to be successful. The Kansas Can Star Recognition Program recognizes those districts with graduation rates above the state average, which included Leavenworth High School for the 2022-23 school year. While we are certainly proud of these efforts, which represent our earliest learners at the base foundation of our pre-K through 12 system, as well as the end product of those successfully completing all graduation requirements as high school seniors, we are certainly never satisfied and continuously focused on seeking opportunities for improvement. The best way to make a strategic impact within our district is with high-quality educators. Previously, we shared the names of our building finalists for the annual Teacher of the Year recognition program. From a roster of eligible and well-deserving candidates, this year's secondary finalist is Mrs. Liz Anstein from Leavenworth High School, and our elementary finalist is Mrs. Dawn Terrain from the Leavenworth Intermediate School at the Warren campus. These two individuals will now represent USD 453 at the regional level and attend professional development conferences that are designed to strengthen their practice. Regional finalists are announced in April, with the Kansas Teacher of the Year selected in September of the following school year. In their application process for District Teacher of the Year, each building finalist is asked to reflect on their teaching experience and share their thoughts on education. I was extremely impressed by the responses received, but especially by the two quotes from each of this year's finalists. Mrs. Anstein stated, "Student learning transcends in all of my classrooms and is enriched by real-world experiences on a daily basis. In our educational journey, we often hear that learning knows no bounds, and indeed, education is not confined to the walls of our classroom. It extends far through a myriad of real-world experiences, which help mold students into well-rounded individuals. At Leavenworth High School, we believe in the power of experiential learning, and my students have been exposed to countless unique opportunities to engage with the world around them, separated from traditional education to explore, grow, and thrive." Mrs. Terrain then stated, "Teaching today is undeniably complicated and multifaceted. We do so much more than teach content. As we work with students, we are also planners, surrogate parents, mentors, counselors, social workers, and role models who inspire learners and future leaders. Teaching is a ministry. We are called to minister to students no matter the adversity or challenges. We continue to push through because there are students who need us. We are obligated and determined to move students to make life-changing goals. We know that teaching is not done by just one person, but rather it takes a village to help our students develop skills and knowledge. It takes exceptional people like us. When we are feeling overwhelmed, remember our chosen profession makes an impact on our students and their future." Thank you to both of those individuals for those amazing quotes. At a time when many individuals are leaving the education profession because they don't feel as valued as teachers were a generation ago, I believe it is extremely important to honor and celebrate our dedicated staff that shows up each and every day dedicated to supporting the learning needs of today's students. And as Mrs. Terrain said, this takes a village, no matter the adversity or challenges. I'm not only proud of Mrs. Terrain and Mrs. Anstein, but for all of our hardworking teachers and staff that report for duty ready to give our students their very best each and every school day. I hope you will join me in congratulating them, wishing them luck as they advance through the state's recognition process, and most importantly, for collectively supporting our entire Pioneer staff as we work collaboratively to prepare students for success. Take care and have a wonderful day.